Welcome back to part 5 of my Matilda of Tuscany game. We are kind of getting on in years, but still in decent health. Currently a war going on against our liege. Our liege looks to be defending it successfully, though. Just a Liberty War anyways. We're currently raising our grandson, who we're hoping turns out decent. Unfortunately, didn't get either of the inheritable traits that my current son and heir has, so I'll be hoping that my heir has another kid that maybe we can play through instead of this guy. Right now our succession is a little bit loopy. Our second son is getting the second duchy as well, which isn't really the end of the world. We could delete the duchy title, actually. And then I don't think he'd be inheriting anything else, so might end up doing that. We'll see, though. We do have Know Thyself now, so we will get a warning before we die. And we recently got Partition as well, so no surprise second kingdom titles to mess up our succession. Income is pretty good right now. There is some wars that we're kind of interested in. This guy's still a little bit too powerful with his allies. What? 90 gold, okay. Might end up taking this guy's titles away from him as well soon. Holy Order. I don't think I'll do that just yet. Light Horseman here. I'm not sure if I'm going to have Light Horseman long term. Can always just save up our gold a little bit for when we become our heir. Okay, so the health did switch to poor. So we are kind of getting to the end of Matilda's life here. My daughter gets cynical. She's not important enough that I'm going to take a stress hit for her, though. Okay, what am I doing with the rest of this? Probably just work my way down Scholar. I don't think really there's any point to coming back here. We won't get the health benefits in time before we die. Open-minded is nice. I think I'm just going to come here to get scholarly circles earlier, though. Our income is really good. Yeah, army could use a bit of an upgrade. I think I will get rid of these light horsemen, actually. Let's do armored footmen instead. Yeah, I think that's good for now. And then we'll just get some more regiments. My husband, whatever. Okay, your army's been decimated, but you still have your allies. That's still a little bit close, just for loony. I'm not sure I want to take that. King of Croatia, still busy in his war. He's actually winning that without me. It's pretty impressive. Oh, the Emperor died. Okay. So yeah, this guy's got other problems going on. We do have a Duke who's decent at this, so let's give him the job. Do I convert this? 3 years. Yeah, let's do that. And we are planning on reforming our culture before we die on this character. Hopefully I remember to do that. I'm just pooling prestige until I get my warning that I'm going to die. More prestige equals more options, so we'll see what we have available to us. It's kind of annoying. Whatever. How did that become Sicilian? It's not even in the Kingdom of Sicily. It's kind of weird. Whatever. Yeah. Don't know what else I'm going to do on this character. I think we're mostly just waiting for our heir at this point. Oh, he does have another kid on the way. So we'll be hoping for a son that gets both of those traits. That would be really good. And we got Arched Saddle. Almost the royal prerogative. Okay, that went quickly. Yeah, might as well upgrade these. We have the income to support it. And gregarious, that's fine. I do want Luca back, actually. And I do have the claim. 50-50 chance we have to go to war. We can hold one extra, though. Yeah, let's just do it at this point. Okay, you're annoying. Go get that back from you. 68 stress from that, though. Okay. You're not going to get that, right? No. Okay, so I think I will take High Crown Authority. Stop my vassals from going to war with each other, at least. Yeah, and then I think we need battlements at this point. We can't upgrade our keep to upgrade our buildings yet, so battlements is kind of necessary in that. This is my grandson. So it looks like they lost their kid, unfortunately. She was pregnant and then they didn't have another one. I'm not really a fan of either of these. They're not bad, but they're not great either. I think generally I like going trusting here. Yeah, I'm gonna go trusting. Rival? Goodbye. Okay. So we'll raise the control there. Yeah, our succession will be fine. We'll inherit everything on our heir if we just delete the Duchy of Romagna. That's gonna take some of our prestige away, though. So I'll have to be careful to do that before I reform my culture, just in case I'm learning. If I'm gonna use one that takes all 5k. Agrarian, no. And we'll have a look at this before we die, actually. So he's still got these two allies. It's a little bit annoying. I think we could take him on at this point, but it kind of seems excessive. Okay, well, he's not in the war anymore, so maybe we do it. Oh, he's got level 3 Crown Authority now. Our liege, so we can't declare any internal wars. We could just give him some taxes or levies. 187 troops is not that many. 0.4 gold when we have this much is not that many. I'd rather keep them exempt, though. That would be really, really nice. Maybe let's go back in. I did get caught spying not too long ago, so if I go and do it again, I might be in trouble. Yeah, let's just wait. Let's just wait. Maybe he'll get a... Oh, my husband died. Maybe he'll get like a lover or something like that, have a bastard child, and then we can eventually find a hook on him. I think I'll just remain unmarried for now. I could get someone to increase my stats, but it's whatever. I can hold 7 out of 7. Who would I be giving this to if I took it away from him? I guess someone with a better contract. Oh, 73% he takes this now. Why? It's kind of awkward, actually. Okay. Maybe I'll just let that go. We can take it back eventually. I would like to take over the Kingdom of Sardinia as well. Who are you? Is this actually independent? You have 2 allies. Wow. Sometimes declaring wars for these little islands can be really obnoxious because they'll get their armies out there and just stack on it, and then you have to fight them with the disembark penalty. If I do this, there's no holy order yet for me to summon. I could make one, but it's kind of expensive. Yeah, I might just wait on that. I don't want to get too involved in a big war that might drag out, just in case my character dies kind of soon. Okay, this guy actually sucks now. Let's switch you out. What happened to you? Infirm. Okay. Get a new Doge of Pisa soon. So these guys are just allied to each other, some of them. Who else are you allied to? The Duke of Jülich. Okay. It's almost 2k troops, it's kind of annoying. So they had another daughter. My grandson, generous, arrogant, fickle. I like generous the best here. Unless we really needed the prestige from arrogant, which I don't think we do. Yeah. So he's going to have really good diplomacy, is the nice part of this. I think he's almost old enough to the point where I could play him instead of my heir. By just like imprisoning my son. But just given the fact that he doesn't have quick, and my son does, I'm kind of leaning away from that. I could give him the job. I could give it to this guy until he passes away. This guy's really good, though. Yeah, I'll let him have the job, and he's kind of young. Okay, wow. What am I doing with this gold? It's all going to go to use eventually. Once we get battlements, we're going to upgrade all of these into keeps, which is kind of expensive. So stockpiling the gold right now isn't too bad. I don't think we really need more military. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this for now. I'm just going to keep upgrading these. So I think I'll keep these armored footmen here, which means I'll put in a barracks. And then what do we got here? I don't know if I want this. Okay, let's just upgrade the defensive buildings, I guess. I'm not going to worry too much about this duchy. I'll give it away eventually. Okay. So our daughter is of age now. We could get a different alliance with her. We could also just wait until I become my heir, since sometimes those alliances do not continue once you become your heir. So we could just wait to get her married. Hopefully she won't find a lover and get pregnant, but you never know. No really great alliance available right now. I guess this guy's a duke that's pretty close by. Oh, interesting. Maybe I should do this now before he finds a new wife. He does have 4 kids, but they're all daughters, so if she manages to give him a son, then that kid will inherit the land here. Yeah, I think we just do that. So we'll be allied to this duke here and the king of Croatia. Oh, there we go. Good timing. Okay, so 1 year we have, roughly, until mid-August. Let's reform. And Garden Architects is great. I like that one. The Gardener gives quite a bit of development growth. I like Legalistic as well. Monastic Communities is great for dealing with your succession. Quarrelsome? No. I don't think we need any of these. Charitable. Expert Artisans, Forbearing. Philosopher Culture I don't mind because I like getting pensive. 10%, excuse me, 20% more learning lifestyle experience. I usually spend some time in learning on almost every character. And then +1 learning per level of fame. It's pretty good overall. Friendship. Xenophilic. If we do actually end up becoming Emperor, which I think we will eventually on one of our characters, this is pretty nice. +10 opinion from a different culture, and then no negative opinion of other cultures. Plus more cultural acceptance. It's going to help us being Emperor quite a bit in the long term. I'm almost tempted to do that. I don't usually go for that one right away. But I think just looking forward at us being Emperor, it's actually not too bad. I'm kind of tempted to go for that. Usually I would go with one of Legalistic or Monastic Communities. The Vassal Limit is really nice too for HRE, and then it makes Just more common and better. And Just is picked against good ones too. I'm kind of convincing myself to go for Just now. This is one of the reasons why I think Just is so good, is because Legalistic aligns really well with it. 30 Vassal Limit and 30% cheaper title creations. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go Legalistic. And then I think I will destroy this title. It should fix my succession, so we just get everything on our heir. And then now the final decision is, do I just like imprison this guy and execute him basically, and then play our grandson? I don't think we would have much difficulty holding on to the land. Our kingdom still isn't too big, so I don't think we would really have that much of an issue with any factions popping up. But we'd be giving up our quick trade. He's 34 already. I'm actually kind of tempted to do it just because I think it'll be a little bit more fun to play the kid. It's pretty scorched earth. We would have a sister as a backup. Oh, wow. I just had an idea. My sister will be my heir once I become this kid, and then I can just get, what's the word I'm looking for, deposed, and then become my heir, and then play Matilda round 2. I'm actually really tempted to do that. Or will my uncle be my heir? Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, let's just go for it. Not really sure what I'm doing with this. I think we have until August. So I'm going to throw him in the dungeon and torture him. My son and heir. I have like a few months until I die. I don't think he'll die naturally. I think if he was near death, he might, but health poor might not be poor enough. He did not deserve this. Okay, wow, really nice. So we don't have to execute him, at least. So it still works out fine. We're getting everything on our heir. He got athletic. He's a little bit pissed with us. I don't know why. But yeah, I might actually just kind of for the kicks. I think my sister should be my heir. She's got both of the traits. And then she's also Matilda, which is, you know, we're playing Matilda, so. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to do that. Just for the sake of it. Maybe we'll try to play all these female rulers in this game, if we can. Swing it. Can I go over here eventually? Equal or female-dominated doctrines? No, this is like too hard. Cultural tradition that allows female preference. Oh, I guess I should have done that if I was going to do it here. Yeah, it's whatever. So we should be dying any minute now. I got the warning in mid-August, I think. Okay. Always put the good of her family above all else, except when she was imprisoning and torturing her firstborn son. That's when she was not doing that. 41 years, it was a good reign. King Beltrano. We'll see how long he actually reigns for. So yeah, my sister is my heir. Who do we want to raise her and myself? I guess my mother? Do I send her to university? I'm going to be honest, I don't know how the university visit works. I'm not sure if it's just when they finish their education, does it matter? Or when they're going through their education, does it matter? I should really figure that out at some point. This is about 1/3 of my gold. But if I can get her a better education, I think it's worth it. Yeah, let's do it. And I'm not going to send myself to university. So if we just... Not that. Imprison. Okay. So let's just do this right away. Imprisoning him, 0% chance. So they're going to revolt against us. We are just going to surrender immediately and get deposed. And we're going to do that so that we can play Queen Matilda II. And then we still have our brother as a backup heir. So everything works out just fine. And my uncle here, we're going to give him the other county here, since we're holding one over the limit, to get him to like us a little bit more. And then we can recreate this duchy. And now everything's good. So this guy wants his son. The King of Bohemia wants his son to marry my mother. Dude, what? Your son's 12. It's a decent alliance, but that's just weird. Okay, so let's get these guys on the council. Only one of you can do the job. Whatever. You're not quite good enough to do that. I think I'll put this guy in since he's a vassal. Duke. And then this guy is a count. We'll let him do it. Oh, that guy way down there. Okay. And let's get a better wet nurse. Okay. So we can do meat piers as well. Maybe I'll do that before I turn 16. But I'm going to be continuing on as Queen Matilda II in the next part. Thank you for watching this. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.